Hello, Acronymus. How you doing? And hello, everybody else. Hope your week is going well. Obviously, the game is Warframe. It says so in the title. Oh, I forgot to unlock the cup. Right. What are we doing? I find myself, honestly, a little bit at a loose end. Because, well, the simplest thing to do is kind of go to the foundry and show you. Styanix is building. Trinity Prime is building. Okay, Valkyr Prime is building. Everything's building. Archipelago randomizers. I have not. What are archipelago randomizers? And do I need to look them up? I'm not sure I like that. Multi-world, multi-game randomizer. Multi-world. What? Huh. I really don't like the idea off the top of my head. I'll have a lot of fun with that. But no, I had not heard of that at all. I am mostly out of touch with most everything except what I specifically play, and then I'm pretty much out of touch with that. So I have been doing a little fiddling, as you might imagine, trying to get razor wings to be less of the irritation they have come to be. Well, yeah, then I suppose if it's yeah, no, but it would then, yeah, how many games would I need to require to participate? I don't play that many games, to be honest. But if people enjoy it, I have no problem with it. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to participate. So, strangely, at least online, there is a certain degree of confusion, possibly, about what works as a mod for Razor Wings. And here's what I've learned so far. One, status has no effect on Razor Wings. If you have an enemy with a status effect, yes, you can make use of that, but the Razor Wings themselves don't provide status effects. They do critical chance and critical damage, apparently. There's not much point in having anything except puncture damage, obviously. Apparently Reach works, although I haven't really been able to confirm that. This doesn't. I've only got it on there for the fun of it. Apparently arcanes do not work on Razorflies / Razorwing. What does work is pretty much what I've got here. There is a gladiator mod which I'm trying to get, which would increase the puncture damage, but I don't have it at that point, and I'd probably replace primed reach with that. Let me know if I'm saying anything wrong, Acronymus, but this is what I've concluded so far. Elemental attacks don't work. They make absolutely no difference whatsoever as far as I can tell. Combos don't work. What does work is, of course, ability strength. And as something of an experiment, I've kicked up my ability strength to the maximum I can get, which is at the moment for me 155%. This is at the cost of adaptation and fast deflection, which basically means you're utterly reliant on Aviator and, in my case, Null Star to stop you from getting damage. Which means essentially Titania Prime has a glass jaw. You do not want to get close to anything, because you will go down harder than a Mazda Miata under the thundering wheels of an 18-wheeler, probably made by Peterbilt. However, let's give it a try, shall we? I'm not sure that Steel Charge really is going to help me. We'll see. It applies melee damage. Might help, given that Razorflies are considered melee damage. These need to be... if I ended up going with this as a regular thing, I would need to change this somewhat. So, I thought what I would do is give it a bit of a real-world test with one of my favorites, which is on the steel path. Go for Sayer's Visions, and I hope that somebody else there picks up the offerings. So basically I have to hit Null Star. No, but it's a good test.
We must drive back the infested from our homes so we can prepare offerings once more. We must invite Kahl to awaken our mind sight, so she may change our fate. Deliver the offerings!
I actually find this to be a fairly good little test of things, because you can get unexpected poison damage. And I have no idea what I've done, but I seem to be getting a lot higher damage from the
Offerings await you outside our doors.
I'm really not doing proper kind of damage for this, but it doesn't seem to matter that much.
Come and unweave this dark dream.
What have I done to my setup? This is doing far more damage than I remember. I completely forgot about Null Star. Eczemas are always a pain for me.
Offerings are ready. Take them.
What did I do to damage on this thing?
Courage, Zula. Make the offer.
That's a lot more damage than I'm used to seeing. Is someone got a multiply? Oh, is it the... No, can't be, can it?
Pile high around their feet. Now comes the darkest hour.
The Oni will crush your fruit baskets and your putrid organs. Gorge on the delicious jam!
Grenier recklessness may rouse the demons that have long slumbered on our shores. We must ensure they never truly awaken. You do well, but... Kome is fickle. You must fight on. The dream cannot end thus. How can we prepare the offer?
Hell's teeth, what have I done with this?
Look at the sea, Tenno. Kanunus. The heart of this festering fate dream. An infect.
I mean, it's not like having a Gauss or something down here, which would...
Destiny defies us. We must invoke Kome's power. Bring more offerings to the shrine.
Glorious! That meat-stick Unum can't protect you from what already lies within her walls!
Ayo! Take the offerings before they are soaked. The Oni is vulnerable. Destroy it!
It can't end like this! Wake up, Oni! What's wrong with you?
You save us again this day.
I'm gonna have to go and check this out in the simulator, because that's... That must be somebody's status effect, surely. I mean, that's surprising, to be honest. Okay, now I'm curious. So I don't remember doing that amount of damage with the Dipixia Prime. What have I done? It sounds crazy, doesn't it? What have I done with my own Warframe and now I can't figure it out? And by the way, I disagree. Sayer's Visions is worth doing on the Steel Path because Sayer's Visions is always fun. Let's grab some Eximus. Yeah, that'll do. Make them level 130 on the Steel Path. Let's see how that works. Because these, for me, are notoriously difficult. No, that's a lot more damage than I'm used to seeing. I mean, yeah, they're still hard to get, but that's still more damage than I'm used to seeing. What did I manage to change? Whatever it is I've done, I'm keeping it. This would be even better with viral. Yeah, magnetic damage probably not the best option for this. Now, this may not seem terribly quick, but trust me, it's quick for this combination. And I could do it much better, actually, now that I think about it. I mean, yeah, this is not... Well, it must have been fairly recently, because this is a lot better than I remember. I mean, I swear I didn't get this kind of thing in the last couple of days. Oh, oh, you meant for Sayer's Visions. Oh, I was gonna say for this. No idea what I've done. I'm not changing it. I'm definitely not changing it. Now I want to find Grenier don't like corrosion damage, do they? What happens if I get her set up for corrosion damage? Corrosion is... Oh. corrosive. Oh, no. Actually, that hasn't changed recently. I mean, not in the time that I've been playing. I don't think. All right, now that I'm actually set up to deal with Grenier, how does this work for me? Yeah. Oh, that's even better. Okay, it's official. I don't know what I did. I'm keeping it. I'm going to screenshot my setup so I can reproduce it. Huh. That's the only thing I can really say. What did I do? Yeah, I put Umbral Intensify on for the ability strength, but I've got Arcane Bellicose. That can improve. That increases my energy. That, yeah, energy. That's that adds 15% ability strength and a bit of an armor bonus. Neutron Star for what I was just doing there. What did I do with the Dipixia? This is just my usual Dipixia. Except that, yeah, I've optimized it for corrosive. Genuinely sort of surprised by this, to be honest. I think I always had... Did I already have that on it? I think I already had secondary Elevate. Well, the only thing I wish it could have is a bigger magazine, to be honest. And a faster reload speed, and a higher fire rate, and more multi-shot. Yeah, okay, we'll ignore that. That's working moderately well for me. That doesn't necessarily strike me as being fantastic, but maybe that's the reason it's working. How does that... never mind. Alright, let's try a little bit more. Let's try something a little more interesting. Mars. Diana Pass. Where I need magnetic and corrosion. Okay. And I'm only doing this, not because I need anything Diana Pass, but Diana Pass is interesting. Because I need magnetic, obviously. So I am going to replace... yeah, I'm going to put magnetic might instead of one of... instead of pathogen rounds. Magnetic corrosive. It's not fantastic. Might be better putting that. And not really sure, to be honest. This is a bit of a kitchen sink scenario. A better option would actually be to find something which does, let's see. See, let's put coal on. Deep freeze. And now let us put on... no, let's put magnetic on. Magnetic might. I know this is not optimum. Blast, magnetic.
Operator,
Status is down.
with the Foundry's AI,
Magazine is up.
you could say we...
Let's see what happens with that, just for the fun of it. Because this is where it was this mission that I think between you and Prakash, I kind of learned that you don't necessarily need to absolutely optimize the damage for your specific target. If you're doing kitchen sink damage and they're not resistant to it, that works just as well, especially if you're doing more than one type of damage. So let's try that and Diana Pass. Because this is moderately high level.
You're here to defend something.
This isn't the best scenario I could have either.
These crystals need you. Stop the Grineer and Corpus.
See if anybody else shows up temporarily. Yeah, whatever. Oh, there we go. We do have someone else.
Old War. Warframe made crystal caskets. Caskets for who? Belric and Rania. Mighty good genes they had, yes. Genes for the two men. Smash the crystals. Take the genes. Do the science. My two men get stronger.
Citrine's lost remnants to manifest her protective power.
Well, seeing as I'm playing Titania, I ought to go after the crystals. Working so far.
Citrine still seeks to protect Belric and Rania. Collect her remnants to fulfill her final wish. Corpus forces are mounting an assault on the Venus crystal. Stop them. Do you know the story of Belric and Rania? Lovers whose guardian Warframe tried to save them by encasing them in her crystal. It is their remains, and the connection forged between them that you are protecting.
You have strayed too far from the path. May this correct you.
Okay, damage is obviously scaling. Which is okay. I have no objection to that. Like I say, the only downside to this is I have a glass jaw, or rather Titania does. Oh, no problem at all. How's that working for you? Whatever I've done, Titania just became a whole lot more valid for steel path stuff. Which is a change worth having. As long as I can stay out of trouble and not get hit by anything too impressive.
Pitter, pitter, pitter. Rodents snatch crystals from sick demos. Stashed one on Venus. Stashed one on Mars. Void kids tangled up like crystals. Tube men, smash this tunnel. Stop the rodent.
Well, Bricage, if you're watching this, I hope you like the results I've managed to somehow accidentally come up with. Yeah, there's a puncture mod I want from the Razor Wing, not Razor Wing. Oh grief! It's an upcoming thing. I can't remember what it's called now. The whatever it is, Armada. Oh. That was suspiciously easy.
Trouble on Venus. Get through that void tunnel.
I'm tempted to say there's always trouble on Venus. Someone's good at their parkour there. Personally, I use Titania instead of parkour because I can't do parkour to save my life. Literally, as it turns out in this game.
Ages ago. Now they are being exploited by smugglers. Belric and Rania deserve better than that.
Getting tired, Tenno? Getting sleepy? Well, I can go all day and all night. Watch me.
If either crystal is destroyed, the tunnel, their connection.
I'm going to have to try an arbitration with this. I need to have a look at the patch notes because I swear something's changed. Hello, Mania. Where are you? Oh, nicely done. Who's Nora? Oh, right.
Having a week of that, Krill? Rodents in your house, Krill. Thieving rodents. Make me come to Mars, do your job for you. Smash the crystal. Break the tunnel. No genes for you.
I forget her name is Nora. The funny thing is, there's actually the very first Steel Path mission is, I've always found it somewhat surprisingly hard compared with some of the later ones. I've got no idea why. So I'm going to go try that. I'm not sure I've ever actually done that with Titania. I've done it with a Gauss Prime. And it always turns into this horrible grind. And it's a simple, you know, level 101 to 103 Steel Path mission. It could be easy, right? Well, for certain values of easy.
As you conquer the foe, so you conquer yourself.
So this wasn't exactly what I intended doing this evening. I literally, before we started, was just fiddling around with Titania in the simulacrum. Let's see.
Now, just in case some of you ain't doing all this out of the kindness of your hearts, let's get back to it.
Alright. Oh wow, I've been going an hour already. Time flies when you're having fun and randomly shooting things. I am going to take a quick break before I go into the grind that is absolute basic level Steel Path. Or has been in the past for me. We'll see how it works out this time. So I'll be back in a couple. Right, so the mission that I always find bit weird, honestly, is this one. It's a nice, simple exterminate. Rainier, level 101 to 103, right? It always seems to turn into an interminable grind. Even if I seem to be doing fine on others. So let's go give it a bash. I am going to go and make sure I got corrosion on, I think. Seeing as that's mostly what I face down there.
Ready for action.
Let's just take that off and take that off, and I lose my beloved. And what is it? Repulsion? Nope. What is corrosion? Corrosion is... Hang on, let's take off Ice Storm temporarily. It is that, isn't it? Yeah, corrosive. And... yeah, there we go. Let's do some of that, see how that works for me. Mental note to self. Remember to use Neutron... Null Star. Huh. And then I might actually go, if this works out well enough, and do some more Steel Path missions. Hello, Deathly Ducky. I do like that name.
The enemy is more powerful than before. Only with true mastery of the Tenno arsenal will you succeed.
No, this is going down a lot more easily.
Be pleased. Clone rot has come too far. Send word.
Oh! Drat! That's not what I wanted to do. I missed the opportunity there.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Well done.
That is the fastest I've ever done this. And I know it sounds silly. You know, it's just a regular steel path. Absolute beginner. I've never done it that fast.
As
Never.
you conquer the foe, so you conquer yourself.
I'm irritated that I missed the opportunity to get that Kuva lavaling. Ah, that's irritating. Even the kills are pretty good by my standards. What did I do? Did they change? I am generally curious now. What did they do recently? Did they do something? Did I find a... What did they do with this latest hotfix? Let's have a little look. Fixed. No. No. No, I'm not seeing anything that would explain why I seem to be doing better.
Sometimes Ordis likes to assume he knows nothing. Nobody can learn what they think they already know.
Okay, I'll probably fail at this solo, but let's see how it goes anyway. Mainly because, well, maybe I'm not solo. Mainly because I suck at...
Tenno, be on the lookout for increased security measures. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Alarms! Data destruction is imminent. You need to hurry.
No, this is much more my experience with the Eximus are concerned.
You got it. The data is still intact.
Need the energy.
target console is nearby. If you trigger the alarms now, the enemy will start destroying data. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Alarms have been triggered. We need to retrieve that data before the data destruction is complete.
Oh, I hate those things. Ah! I'm gonna fight angst. I really want to be out in the open. Oops.
Get to extraction.
Um...
Very good.
Oh, hello, Pseudo. Sorry about... Well, it also doesn't help that I've developed this terrible habit now, it seems, of starting an hour early and then doing 3-hour streams for Warframe. So I'm actually early by any schedule. How's your day gone? So I can't guarantee, unfortunately, the 6 p.m. 5 a.m. 5 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time start is guaranteed. I simply basically start an hour early and then try and do the regular 7 to 9. So, okay, if I'd managed that better, I wouldn't have died. That was my fault. Interception. Okay, let's try interception. Steel path with Titania Prime. Something that I would not have previously done.
Each enemy is more powerful than before. Only with true mastery of the Tenno arsenal will you...
Oh great, I'm solo. I do not want this. Yeah, these things are never great solo. Where am I supposed to be going?
extreme decode now. You have captured a radio tower. The enemy have taken a tower. You must recapture it.
Yeah, where's the other tower gone? There we go. Yeah, I'm not fast enough for this.
We have lost control of a tower. Tower online.
Ah!
The enemy has all 4 towers. You must stop them.
Yeah, I'm not going to be successful at this one. This is not unusual for me, even on the regular path, to be honest with you, so... if necessary, I'll just fail and come back with somebody else, hopefully.
This tower is ours now.
I seem to have found a way, in principle, of making Titania work on the steel path, and I'm not entirely certain what I did.
The enemy is dominating.
Yeah, I know they are.
Tower. And quickly. You have captured a radio tower. This tower is ours now. The enemy have captured a tower. The enemy is dominating. You must capture a tower, and quickly.
Oh, aren't you going to introduce me to your little playmate?
Yeah, I'm going to lose this one.
The enemy has all 4 towers. You must stop them. The enemy
Yeah.
decoded the message. You have failed in your mission.
Yeah, no, that's doesn't count. And I did die, but again, for me with Titania, that's not bad. I would have failed with that with Gauss, most likely. And I hate interceptions and... Archwing, Steel Path, Exterminate. What's not to like? Let me go grab and make sure I got what I want on an Archwing. Hello, Misfit. How are you doing, girl? What have I got? Elytron. You know what? We'll just stick with that. I need to rank everything up anyway. I can do Neptune solo with an Archwing. That actually tends to work out surprisingly well. But let's see what this happens. What happens with this?
Each enemy is more powerful than before. Only with true mastery of the Tenno arsenal will you succeed.
There is a large platoon of Grenier Marines stationed here. Leave no one standing. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Hey Prakash, how you doing? I'm doing some Steel Path. Titania is proving surprisingly better than I expected or remembered. Not that this is Titania, of course. But apparently it's still Steel Path. Oh, hey Manish, how are you doing? What's been happening with you? Sorry things have not been easy for you. Yeah, I know what it can be like. Yeah.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
And so we learn the importance of
Yes, I have. Yes, I have, but yes, I have. I've been doing both. So yeah, it's been working out surprisingly well, and I have no idea how I did it, but I seem to have come up with some combinations which seriously improve. Yes, I kind of did know that. One thing I did try was this one, this particular mission on Earth, right? The very first Archwing mission. It's always been a grind. Nope, Titania didn't have much of a problem this time. Sayer's visions didn't have much of a problem. The only downside is she has no adaptation and no fast deflection, so she's utterly dependent on Aviator and Nullstar for defense. That's it. So she's actually quite fragile at the cost of doing a heck of a lot more damage, maybe. So, you know. Diana Pass was a lot easier. I'm not going to try Alator in a hurry unless I can find someone to help me with that. That one's nightmarish. Just did this one. Yeah, I haven't spent enough time with Archwings, to be honest.
Operator, Ordis has been interfacing.
Nowhere near enough time.
You could say we forged a new connection.
Now, if I can find somebody to help with this one, that would be great. Yeah, this one I'm not doing solo. It's a nightmare. I mean, interception missions are never fun solo, exception of Neptune. But you know, honestly, she's been doing surprisingly well. I know I've said previously, you know, I didn't think Titania was suitable for the Steel Path. Now I've changed my mind. whatever I've done, and honestly, I'm not entirely certain, except that suddenly, with various fiddling around, I seem to have come up with something which does a bit more damage, but is less survivable. Because of course it is. So she's doing okay. And I am aiming for 3 hours today, so again, it might be the regular thing. I don't plan, despite the title, to go fishing later. I just like the idea that Kahl 175 asked the Tenno to go fishing with him. I think that's actually kind of cute. So let's see if we can get Mars finished on the steel path. Ah, excuse me. What is this? This is, yeah, corrosion.
Excellent armaments, operator. Please.
Yeah, so I basically...
Safe and sound.
don't worry. So basically, I decided, okay, just to make the Razorflies less of a distraction. I know they're primarily distraction these days. So I thought, okay, we'll max out. I'll put on as much strength as I can. I can go higher if I can get all the arcane bellicose. So I've done things like, okay, I'll stick Umbral Intensify on, and a Mars Hatred. At the cost of adaptation and fast deflection. Honestly, don't know how much that works. And then with the Pixia Prime, I basically keep it as is and then swap these three out for elemental damage. So right now I'm doing corrosive and heat. What do I need for the next one? I can't remember. Yeah, corrosive. So corrosive and heat. Reasonable combination there. There are still Eximus, which are appallingly difficult for me to take down. I'm not looking forward to trying this out. Oh. Oh, I see. I've got to get the missions done. The good news is the junctions on the steel path are a heck of a lot easier than they were on the regular path. I'm looking forward to getting to the void, it has to be said. Oh heck, I just want to unlock everything eventually. Tell you what, Prakash, while you're getting yourself set up, I'll just run through M Prime. Won't take long, hopefully. Oh, hello, Prakash. I was just going to do a quick run here, and this one struck me as being relatively easy.
There's a heavy unit approaching. That was a juggernaut. They were lured out by the death of infested. Lay low and it should go away, or amp up the fight to draw it out. I think you made it angry. Good work. Focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Where's our bleeding out pal? Where are you?
broken their ranks and they are on the run. Another successful mission. Find extraction.
Was greater. This is good.
That's whatever I've done. That's working.
Well, it's early where Nora is, and as she wipes the sleep from her eyes, she wonders, does the Unum ever leave that tower? Can she leave that tower? Who is she? What is she?
Yep, this wasn't intended to be a Steel Path day, but here we are.
The art of combat must be practiced to truly master the canvas of war.
Oh, this should be interesting. I'm doing better, I think, at remembering to hit One. But I don't, like I say, I don't know what I've done to my damage, but it scales very nicely.
Extraction is ready. Unless you can handle more of the enemy. Continue to defend. You will be rewarded for your bravery.
You know, I keep forgetting things like I'm only supposed to get through one defense here because it's just a simple mission. I don't have to hammer the hell out of it.
Reinforcements available. Do you choose to leave now or continue
It
fighting?
is done, Tenno.
And I've said it again, I have no idea what I did, but that's working out a heck of a lot better. And to be honest, it's working a heck of a lot better without using Null Star.
Where Nora
But
is,
with it, that's a lot handier.
the sleep from her eyes. She wonders.
Mobile defense, slash and heat. Yoke up for a mobile defense,
Come on, sweet.
slash and heat. What have I got in terms of... I've already got heat on here, haven't I? Yes, I do. Unfortunately, do I have any other heat? Heated char... Oh, I've got Scorch. Can I? Oh, okay. Hang on a second. Scorch. Alright, heat's up. Let's see if I can sort something out here. Nope. Don't seem to isolate the heat. I can't stick anything else on, can I? Got anything for slash damage? Can't.
Operator? Ordis wonders, what are you thinking about?
Okay, slash and heat. That'll work. And heck, that's the recommended damage for this. Let's see how this works out. Yeah, mobile defense. You okay with that? Speak now or forever hold your peace. By the way, Bricage, if you have to choose, just hop into the game. You've done more than enough for me. You know, just hop into the game.
These foes deserve your
Oh.
respect. Honor them with quick deaths, and
I forgot that part of it.
The sanctuary target here, Hunter. I sense it. Track it with the synthesis scanner. Don't let it escape.
Keep moving.
How the heck did I do 1,000,000 damage there?
Location reached. Drop me in and defend our position. I need access to a terminal. Find one and patch me in. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Still working on it. Continue to defend.
Oh, this is proving to be a... I don't know how I did 2 million damage there.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Here is a terminal. Get me in and get ready to defend. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment. On it. Continue to defend. Here. Move on.
Your weapons make music, and the enemy calls for a song. Good kill!
Oh, we went into exterminate mode.
Station ahead.
Ah, can't see where I'm going.
their ranks and they are on the run. Another successful mission. Find extraction.
Ooh, yay! Mercury's complete. Right, where are we headed? Oh. Out. Appear to be the answer.
Your will was greater. This is good.
Right. To my complete surprise, I've been going over 2 hours. This is the point at which normally I'd be getting tired and saying, I need to stop now. I'm not going to. I am going to take a quick break. Time for everybody to stretch, relax, and perform bladder emptying removals. I'll be back in a couple of minutes. Operator counts may kill as melee. Well, not... Yeah, that would sort of make sense, I suppose. Ah, good heavens. Right. Is there anything in particular you want to do, Bricage? I don't mean to monopolize this. It may be my live stream, but that doesn't mean if there isn't something you want to... Oh! This should be quick and easy. Let's just do a quick capture. Yeah, and I didn't do a single melee kill. I didn't look at my stats, obviously. Oh, okay. I'll tell you what. If you want to take an intermission, I'll quickly run the capture. If you want to disconnect. Oh. Oops. Hang on, everybody, while we sort ourselves out. Interception. Ah. Which one would that be? What you meant intermission? What's interception? Okay. Last interception mission I failed at was this one. You want to give Alator a try? Let me get... Do I need to reconfigure for this? Probably. Yeah, probably. Just to give myself whatever options I can get. Give me a second.
All set. Service your weapons myself.
Pathogen. No, hang on a second. Pistol Pestilence. And Convulsion. And let's see if I can stick that on. Yes, we can. Yes, yes, yes. That works. One interception coming right up, which was on Mars, wasn't it? Yeah. Alator. Yeah, I've always... Interception solo are often a pain in the bottom.
The art of combat must be practiced.
I think in the early days, I'm not sure if I... The interception mission I always do best is Archwing Uranus. Or was it Neptune?
Tower capture. Beginning stream decode now. This tower is ours now. Captured a tower. Tower online.
see.
We are dominating. Keep it up. The enemy have taken a tower. You must recapture it. We are in total control. Keep fighting. The enemy have captured a tower. Tower lost. We have lost control of a tower. Tower online. The enemy have taken a tower. You must recapture it. Tower captured. Beginning stream code now. We have control of all 4 towers. We have lost control of a tower. Message decoded. Leave none alive. Clear out the remaining enemy forces.
Thank you, Bricard. That was a heck of a lot easier with you. I really could not have done that solo. Even with massive overuse of neutron stuff, or neutron whatever it is.
The enemy have deployed fierce reinforcements. Are you willing to stay and decode more messages?
No. The whole point is just to do this once.
They are broadcasting another message. Make sure the enemy never receives
And
it.
so we learn the importance of clarity and purpose.
Oh! That is genuinely surprising. Thank you very much, Rikaj. That made life a lot easier. What's this one? Oh, nice crossfire exterminate. I'm going to grab some magnetic while I think about it. Ah. Yeah, and I kept shooting at them because I always do that with spectres. That was weird. My screen just went dark and came back on again, and I have no idea why. My streaming screen. What did I say I wanted? Magnetic. Where's my magnetic might? We will stick that on instead of that. Yeah, that'll probably work. Do you know what? Primed heated charge works much better. Yeah, that should still work. That should still work. Okay. Yes, I know, but as you said, you were focusing on using spectres. I suspect if you hadn't been, you would have been doing far better.
Me too.
Alright, Altor, 1 crossfire exterminate. And if I hadn't kept trying to shoot up your spectres, I would have probably done better. Oh. I see one of the spectres and I think, oh, it's an Eximus, shoot it up. Or, you know, words to that effect. And I did hugely overuse Nullstar.
The art of combat must be practiced to truly master the canvas of war.
Oh yeah, this is working. Good lord, this is easier than I remember.
Another successful mission. Find extraction.
Wow, it went really, really quiet.
And so we learn the importance of clarity and purpose.
Oh, you're opening crates. All right, what's next? I must admit, I would like to finish Mars. Defense, steel path. Heat and slash. Yeah, you know what? Give me a second. One quick defense with heat and slash. Let's see. Maim or Karna's Stinger? Let's just go with kill them as fast as we can.
All set. Service your weapons myself.
That's it? I did not know that. Defense. Here we go. Ah. I had not noticed that it does that. And then it turns out to be so much more useful.
Their rage is vehement, their focus impressive. Give them all warriors' death.
What, you mean shoot them a lot?
Position has been compromised. Defend the cargo until reinforcements arrive.
Shooting them a lot coming up. Did they? Well, they nerfed the Razorflies, didn't they? I mean, they made them invulnerable, but they still nerfed the things. Oh, I just realised why my screen probably went blank. It was an error message from earlier. Well, the whole point was just to clear the mission, tempting as it is to keep going. One more, and I will have liberated Mars. Survival. Okay. Survival. After this, I'll switch back to normal mode and go do something like an arbitration or something.
You must provide cover for a lone Tenno operative. Set off the alarms and keep the infested busy. The infested are releasing toxic spores into the area. The emergency life support I am delivering is your only chance for survival.
Detecting a synthesis target. Use the synthesis scanner to track.
Don't worry about the synthesis.
Life support incoming. support capsule to the area. Activating it will buy you more time. Tenno, prepare for life supply. Additional life support has arrived.
Hello, Malice. How are you doing? That was deeply unpleasant, you horrible person. I need a bigger magazine.
The operative has just made their first discovery. Keep up the good work. When you are ready, go to extraction.
Now, the whole purpose of this Bricage was just to get the mission done, so... you okay for heading for extraction? Oh, hang on, let me do one thing.
Life support has been replenished. I've delivered another life support capsule.
arson.
You see, this is what happens when Brakaj is I was going to say isn't trying to do something different. What are you doing, Brakaj? Are you turning... Oh, wait a minute, you were playing as operator, weren't you? Yeah, I forgot. Hang on a second, what's going on here? Oh, Coffee Barbarian is here. Well, they're in the Alliance chat. Right.
Someone is attempting to contact the operator. Please check your inbox.
Oh, thank you very much. Oh, yeah, I can understand that, yeah. Do you know what I want to do? I want to try something really, really stupid. I want to try lure Sturfler.
Operator, the system needs...
Just to see if we can... how well that works out now, because that's a horrible one for me. Let me go and get some corrosive, if that's okay. You know what? I'm tempted to just stick with heat and slash. I'm going to just stick with heat and slash. I'm not going to go and put corrosion on. Because while that might be optimum, I'm not sure I'd end up doing as much damage, to be honest. Alright, let's give Sturfler a run, see how I do. It's not Brakaj. Brakaj could probably do this with his eyes shut and one hand tied behind his back. Me? Nah, not so much. And yes, as I keep saying, I do pronounce it Sturfler because O umlaut makes in German makes an sound.
Your weapons make me...
I learned that the interesting way. I knew a guy whose last name was K-O umlaut C-K. Yep, that was his name. And I learned very quickly it was pronounced Kirk. As in Captain James Tiberius. Oh, this is a lot better! Certain values are a lot better. Okay, now even allowing for Prakash's presence, which does make a huge difference, this is now proving a lot easier for me.
Reinforcements available.
Yeah, that's a heck of a lot easier, my friend.
What you have learned here will serve you well.
And granted, you did most of the damage, but that was still a heck of a lot better than previously. Right. Well, I'm coming up for 3 hours. Let's see. And now I can feel myself starting to flag. Let's have a little look, see if I've got anything I can recover here. Nope. Styanics will be ready on Thursday. That'll be ready tomorrow. Trinity will be ready on Friday. Just clean up my mods. My fingers are starting to cramp. Let's see, is there anything I can quickly rank up here? I don't think so. I mean, I need a lot to rank that up.
I've been thinking, Operator.
And
Ready for action.
yeah, these two will take a lot of work. Yeah, I don't need that much more, strangely. I put that on because it increases my ability strength. which seems to work. That's probably got to be one of the weirdest Titania Prime setups, I have a suspicion. And without my usual two, adaptation and fast deflection. I'm really surprised it's worked as well as it has, to be honest. Let's see if I got anything here I can update. Yeah, why not? Let's see. You're just going to stand there, misfit, or are you going to come out and say hello? Or are you irritated at me because I haven't been taking you on missions because I fly too much? Let's see. You know, I think I've got it in me to do one more something. Let's have a look-see. How are you about doing Tycho? See how that works. Oh, that one's magnetic, doesn't it? Mind you. Yeah, let's just go for it.
Each enemy is more powerful than before. Only with true mastery of the Tenno arsenal will you succeed.
They have just shut down all systems. I'm sending life support capsules your way.
Well, they didn't waste any time.
Support on the way. Life support activated. Capsule to the area. Activating it will buy you more time.
Grief. Do you remember the days when I used to be running out of oxium? No, not me. Ah, well, that's not actually true, yes.
capsule. Life support has been replenished. I've delivered another life support capsule. Tenno, prepare for life support. Oculists, if they scan you, sentient fighters won't be far behind. A sentient has detected you. Fighters incoming. Additional life support has arrived. Our operative is making progress. This will help our cause. When we need it, extraction is ready. Life support incoming. Another life support capsule is now available. security bypass.
Well, this is what we call a target-rich environment. Sorry for that brief, rather nausea-inducing or vertigo-inducing moment there. I accidentally hit the zoom on. I didn't need to. My bad.
Bounty. Hold out as long as you can.
You will all share in this minuscule bounty. We probably made more than that just on the pickups. Alright. I think I'm ready to call it a day. So I'm going to head for the extraction point. Probably, if I can find it. Where is it? Oh, hang on a second. Someone just showed up.
Sentient scouts.
Oh.
If they detect you, fighters will soon attack.
Where's the exit? Where's the exit gone? Oh, wonderful. I have a nice running fight with this monster on the way out.
They know you're here. Prepare for sentient fighters.
Where's the way out? Oh, up. You know, that probably wasn't your best tactic there. Give me a second, I got an irritation here. Right, which way was I headed? Nope, not that way apparently. Yeah, here we go.
A valuable lesson.
Ah, okay. Do you know what? It's silly. My hand is literally starting to cramp on me. Excuse me a moment. Right. I'm going to bring this to an end, I think. Thanks, Prakash, for all the assistance. Much appreciated. I have learned that Titania is, in fact, really quite good at the steel path. Especially if she has company. Good night, Misfit. Good night to everybody else's fur babies. Don't forget to hug them. I forgot to say hello to some of them, so I'll take the opportunity to say hello to Pixel and Phoebe. I'll be back tomorrow morning with Vintage Story on my Bronze Age farm. And again, obviously, tomorrow evening with this. Hope you all have a very good day. Thanks for the likes. And, I will see you all next time.